Good morning, everybody. So I want to start with an update on my knee. So it's been a week since the dislocation, a week and a day. And last night I put myself to the ultimate test. I didn't want to use my crutches because it's really hard to use your crutches and get a tub of ice cream at the same time. So I walked from the couch to the fridge and back. Not worth it. Ice cream was tasty. Knee throbbed for hours and I had to ice it in order to get to sleep, so I can't really put full pressure on it yet. I was just so sick of my crutches. Anyways, let's get to the story. So I told this story to my mother-in-law the other day and she thought it was funny, and since I've been having a hard time making myself happy, this story made me laugh. So I grew up doing gymnastics, and then when I was in high school, I tried a new sport. In grade 10, I tried rugby. I did a year of rugby. I was an inside flanker. That was really cool. And then I moved school. So in grade 12, I moved to Saunders. And at Saunders, the friends that I had were on the wrestling team. So I joined the wrestling team. I thought, I can do rugby. I can do wrestling. So I'm going to start off this story by taking away some of the surprises. I did not win a single meet. I tried my butt off. I did win a gold medal because nobody showed up in my weight class. But I did not win in wrestling. I was in grade 12 and it was my first year learning all of the technical, and all the people that I was wrestling with had been wrestling for like 4+ years. But anyways, when you wrestle, you wear a onesie. So it's like short leotard. It's like a leotard, but it has shorts. And they're like all attached, and it was red and it was see-through. So the whole team wears these leotards. It's like, you've seen wrestling leotards. They're not attractive. Anyways, my weight class, I found that people were either really tall and lanky or they were short and really muscular. I didn't find a lot of people in the weight class to be the same size as me, which I thought, you know, they're in my weight class, they have to be the same size. That's why I thought this sport was so fair. No, everybody distributes weight differently, so I found it very challenging to be up against somebody who was like a foot taller than me, or up against somebody with like 4 years wrestling experience. Anyways, I did it for fun. So when you do a meet, you have 3 schools will wrestle each other. So 2 schools came to Saunders, and then they lay out the mats and you wrestle one at a time. You wrestle the people in your weight class from the other schools. So the girl that I happened to be wrestling, I remember her. She like terrified me. She would walk like a gorilla. She would come out, no lie, experienced. My coach said I had to work on my walk. He said I was too peppy. But she would like wave her arms. Like she'd get her arms going and she'd get down really low. And at that point I knew I had lost. But like I had a go-getter attitude. So I was trying really hard to keep myself in this game mentally. Because a lot of wrestling was just about like not letting the competition see that you were like scared. Anyways, this girl has me on the wrestling mat, and she flips me onto my stomach and is driving me forward on my stomach. And because I was so flexible, my only, like, move, I would, like, push my shoulder so it looked like it was popping my shoulder into place, and sometimes the refs would stand me up. Like, my cheating move to get up would use my flexibility. I hyperextend my shoulder. Anyways, so wasn't working this time. She's driving me on my stomach. I'm in this skin-tight leotard, and it's see-through, and my boobs come out. I'm not even joking. In front of 3 high schools, and when your coach, like, he refs you, or he coaches you, he's, like, right down by your face, like, right by the mat. And this girl doesn't seem to give a shit that she has pushed me so far forward that my sports bra and my leotard is under my boobs. My boobs are out for like 3 schools to see, all the teachers, all the coaches. My boyfriend at the time was on the wrestling team. I'm absolutely mortified. So I like let my arms go because I had my arms down trying to stop her from flipping me, because to win in wrestling, both your shoulder blades have to be on the mat. So I have my arms out so I'm not being flipped. I drop my arms and I pull my leotard up. She flips me and I lose. And that was so completely unfair. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just let my boobs stay out to the world? So anyways, from that day on, I wrestled with 2 sports bras and I worked on my walk. I worked on going out looking intimidating, because that girl's like monkey arms, completely intimidated, this like peppy, like I walked with like a spring in my step. Like it looked like I was like a ballerina going out there. So anyways, I had lots of fun doing wrestling. I'd still say gymnastics is my favorite sport, and I had a lot of fun doing rugby, but can't say I won a wrestling match. Funny story for the day.